Computer. All right, and we'll try to do a better job. I've had a couple people tell me I look down too much, so I'm going to look over to the side because that's where my notes are now. I will start off with my story very quickly because I don't want to bore you too much with my story. I went to medical doctor after medical doctor after medical doctor, and some guy I know, he always was a think outside the box kind of guy. And he said, "Man, you ought to go see this lady I go to, and she's here in town. I don't want you to go to her, but she has a biofeedback machine, and I'd go to a medical doctor. They give me a prescription, and I had chronic sinusitis, and anybody that knows what that means, it's like your head gets like super stopped up, and you get lots and lots of just green and red. I won't go into all the details of it, but it's painful and it's horrible. And the medical doctors never told me so what to do, so to build my immune system. And that's what I like about this biofeedback machine is one of the things that it aspires to do is to build the immune system, to build the constitution of the body, to make it stronger, to make it work better. And that's was new to my new information to my way of thinking that there was even such a thing, and I didn't know that foods could be medicine. So this happened probably when I was maybe 30 years old, and I'm 52 now. And that was my first eye opener. And after I saw her, I realized that someday I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be, um, I want to be do what she's doing. And why isn't everybody else doing what she's doing? And I still don't understand that exactly why. But anyway, um, after two sessions with her, I don't think I ever had sinusitis ever again.
Wow.
And what she did, long story short, is she gave me some medicines for, believe it or not, parasites. And it was homeopathic remedy. That was one of the things she gave me. And another thing she gave me was a few things for heavy metal detoxification and candida. I don't know if anybody knows what candida is, but it doesn't matter. But candida is basically a yeast that grows inside the gut. All the time, it was a gut issue and me eating too much sweets issue, which I later learned. uh, You know, it's fine to have a little bit of sweets. It's not okay to have sweets before your dinner and after your dinner, and a little bit of dinner. Um, that doesn't work. I'm sorry, lost my notes. Now I'm going to look at this one more time. So basically, the this biofeedback is based on acupuncture theory. In acupuncture theory, we have energy that goes up and down from our toes to our head to our fingers to our hands. Uh, somebody, if Nick, Emma, and Brian, if y'all could mute, please. I'm getting some feedback. Um, so if there's energy blocked, that can be measured. Um, and that's how this machine works. It tests to see if your energy is blocked. The person who first worked with this, his last name was Vol. I can't think of his first name right now. But he discovered energy flowing through acupuncture points, and it can be measured by, what's this say here? By running electricity current through the body. And then by measuring the electrical conductance of the skin at acupuncture points, Vol assessed specific organs and other structures via the impedance in the body, which is the body's ability to give back a resistance to that electrical current coming into the body. So it could be measured. If it's healthy, you're going to get a much stronger pushback from from the body than if the body is weakened. That's just my best assessment of what's going on here. Um, I'm going to quickly talk also about germ theory versus terrain theory. And hopefully you guys have heard of this before. Germ theory was brought up by Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur said that everything we need to worry about is in the germ. If we keep our body free from germs, then we'll be healthy. And that's why we have today all of these vaccine, in my opinion, a big part. It got started with him. The other man was named Beauchamp. And he said terrain theory is the most important, which is the constitution of the body. And the body's constitution means, can the body fight off whatever illness comes inside the body? And any biofeedback machine, this nutritional biofeedback, works on the body's ability to be strong. It's going to recommend supplements to strengthen the body. It's going to give supplements to kill vermin that's going on that's microscopic. I'm not talking about tapeworms, but things that are going on within the body that weakens the constitution. And so hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I like this machine because it's whole person focused of body, mind, and spirit. Emma, I think it's you that if you I don't know if you know how to mute, but it's okay if you can't. But start looking for that button because I think it's you that okay, now um it's this is I take it like a two-way radio, and the body's made up of atoms. And the Zyto biofeedback introduces a frequency, let's say for the gallbladder, and that channel will come in either staticky or clear based on, or it may not come in at all. And then the biofeedback machine will recommend supplements to get the frequency to come in more clear. Hopefully that makes some sense to you. And at the end, well, there'll be time to ask questions and stuff like that. There you go. I was able to mute. I didn't realize I could mute people. So I know Emma wasn't trying to not be muted. So okay, so there you go. There's that, and then okay, I'm gonna do my quick commercial because that helps pay the bills. Ways you can support me: one, come in to use one of my services. Two, buy supplements from me. I can show you how to do that if you're interested. That could be on my website, or I can put you onto a system where you can go on to there and do that and buy stuff from me. You can also tell others about me or invite them to the Zoom call, and that would be wonderful. Anything that you can do to help me get the word out, I would love it. All right. Now, I think at this point, I'm going to attempt to share my screen, and I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. So let me see what I can do. If this doesn't work this time, I'll call Zoom and try to see what I can do. Let's see if I can see here. Okay, can you all see? It says advanced scan, advanced. Let me look and see if I can see. Can somebody tell me if you all can see the Zyto screen right now?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, that's good. That helps me. Um, all right, so this will be good. There are three types. There's a lot of different ones, but I won't get into all the. Oh yeah, there are four types of scans. There's the advanced scan, And can you all see my, I guess you all can see everything. I'm just gonna assume that you all can see when I put my little arrow on it, it shows things. So this is the advanced scan is the most advanced scan that I have. And if somebody has a certain issue, I can drill down into that issue much better than just say a general scan. If somebody has something going on that's say emotional or something like that, I can drill more to give biofeedback to that. It tells the computer program to look specifically more towards a certain category or something like that. And that's been a good one. It also, if a person has different issues, it will generate a frequency from my hand cradle. And I'll show you, hopefully I can get a picture of what that looks like. You just put your hand on a hand cradle, and then it takes anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to run these things. And then I'll show you what all that other looks like. So I won't get into too much more on that. The other one is called a wellness scan, and that is this one. Um, and Wellness scan breaks down the report into a detoxification, how toxic your body is. It looks at the gastrointestinal system, it looks at the hormonal system, and it looks at the immune system. And then it'll recommend supplements or services to help get the body more strong. And I can attest, I was running about once a month. Now I'm running about every month, once every month and a half. And then I buy a supplement based on its recommendations, just kind of keep me in the maintenance phase. I feel like I'm really healthy, and in all my surveys pretty much agree, it correlates to that I stay pretty healthy. Um, and just that alone makes it kind of nice. It can also do a food scan. So the food scan, it will recommend what foods are the best for you to eat right now and what foods to stay away from right now. And it's only going to be talking about foods that are healthy. It's not going to say stay away from McDonald's because everybody knows. Well, I hate using that as the only bad one, but it's kind of true. It is a horrible one. I think that's my opinion. I hope I'm entitled to that. Um, my resources, the only thing I used as a resource was Zyto.com tonight. I looked at some different things that I could see through that. The next, I'll just show you my report. I'm not ashamed of it. It's a pretty good report, I think. So this was done a couple years ago, I think. 21, yeah, it's 3 years ago or something like that. So anyway, it's kind of a little bit hard to understand, but anything in the green is good. And I don't know if you can see my arrow. I hope you can. But there's a red, I mean, this black circle that's a lined circle that's over here. That's called the range. And if your range is between 5 and 15, you're considered healthy. You're in the normal range of that range. And then you want to find things that can fit into that range. And I had 116 items inside the range, which is good. 81 outside the range. Everybody's going to have a lot outside the range. It's just never fails. If you're super sick, you'll have 30 inside the range and 130 outside the range. You get the gist of it. It tells it can tell it. I don't know how exactly this thing works, but it knows because I've seen it all the time. And it's going to recommend supplements. Now, these things are going to be good no matter if you're super sick or if you're not super sick. But anyhow, just real quick, a microbiome kit. Let's just look at that really quick. It's going to clear out your gastrointestinal system. And very possibly, I still eat sweets, no, mostly dark chocolate and stuff, but I'm not up perfect either. So there's probably still some things going on, but I never ever get sinusitis ever. I haven't gotten it in 25, 30 years. And I used to get it every 2 weeks. So the detoxification system, none of these, out of all of these four, the immune system, the hormonal system, the gastrointestinal system, and the detoxification system, none of them are considered significant. It has to be 2.5 times the range before you're considered you need to do something about it. Um, the only thing that is significant was mental and emotional stress, which that's me. I'm just that way. I'm wired to be stressed out a lot. Um, One thing it did say is that Candida albicans, when it came back as again, is saying that I'm eating too much sugar, which is probably possibly true. It also, if it's zero, it says it didn't get a reading. That could be an issue, and I could have heavy metals going on in my body, which is who knows how. Certain people seem to pick them up and hold on to them more than other people. Um, I may never gotten rid of them completely, but I have done some different supplements to get rid of heavy metals. And we can talk about that more too if you're interested. I wanted to show you, know why I'm missing something. I'm missing something. It's important. Report, wellness. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I want to go to this last report, and that's going to be it because it's going to be 7:30, and I want to be respectful of everybody's time, including my own. Come on. Hmm. I don't know what happened there. Hold on. Hopefully I can go back. Share. Huh. Hold on. Be right back. Want that. You you cannot minimize Zoom place when you're recording. Okay. Huh. What? That's crazy. All right. So it's saying I can't do what I need to do. Let me look and see if I can tell anything. Yeah, unfortunately it closed. So I'm not going to fret about it. Hopefully you got the basis of the idea. The other report I wanted to show you, and that wait, okay, was it's a bar chart that shows you like all of your organs and which organs are um more like out of which ones are out of whack, which ones it didn't get a reading on. It's kind of a neat chart. I wish I could have figured that out. I don't know why it closed and now it's not letting me close out of here because I'm recording. Anyhow, I'll go ahead and stop the recording and then I can show you. So let's do that. I'll go ahead and stop my recording.